our podcast. I'm Kat Galarraga.
And I'm Gaby Coburn.
And this is Besties Unfiltered.
Hi, guys. Happy Thursday.
Welcome back. It's so nice to have you guys back here with us.
Always.
On this lovely Thursday.
We did a fun poll today, or at least I posted a fun poll on like how to get ready or what order you do your get ready routine in. So I do my makeup first, then my hair, then get dressed. What's your order?
So you do makeup first, hair, dress.
Yes.
I do half dress.
Okay.
Like I get my bottom half
Yeah,
dressed.
the top we don't want to mess up.
And then I turn on whatever hair product I do.
Like styling tool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brush my hair out, like kind of get my hair prepped for the styling tool, but then I go to makeup, do my makeup, and then I do my hair.
Okay.
But honestly, like as soon as I put my makeup on, I feel like everything else looks so much better.
Comes together. Everything comes together.
I could be beautifully dressed and not like fixed up on the face.
Yeah.
And like, oh, this dress is so ugly, but it's really me. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
No, but I do like doing it that way where it's like makeup.
You like
hair,
gradually start feeling better and better about yourself as you get ready.
I was struggling this morning actually when
your makeup looks so good today, by the way. Look at you. There's shimmer bronze eyeshadow.
Yeah, I
love
used a
it.
new technique.
Ooh.
I used the how you told us in the last one, kind of like put everything on and then blend together.
Yes.
I did that with the brush today.
Ooh, it looks really good.
Practicing.
Your eyes are popping today.
I'm learning a lot
Didn't
from
you
you.
look great today, guys?
Thank you, Kat.
You're welcome.
You
I think
too.
we both matched. I got I have some brown, right? Today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kat's
I've done my makeup so many times. Sometimes like, what am I wearing today?
Kat always looks flawless with her makeup.
Thanks.
You're so good at doing makeup.
I enjoy it. It's like a therapy before I get ready. It's like in the zone, getting ready for the day.
Yeah, and I love when you do my makeup.
I love doing other people's makeup when they're not like picky. I mean, sometimes, you're going to have like preferences on how you want your makeup done, but you are just like, do whatever you want, which is my favorite.
Well, you do such a good job and you have such a good like art direction.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. But yeah, I like to do my makeup. It makes me feel good.
Yes.
And just
It's
get
like
ready
a little
for the
booster.
day. Yeah, and should we tell them what we're going to do today?
Yeah. I feel like this kind of reflects on when you get ready for a date.
Yeah, that's it. So we're doing Dating Stories Part 2.
Yes.
The first part is on our YouTube channel, on our podcast.
Yes.
It
was really popular. A lot of people loved listening to other people's stories.
It was fantastic.
Yes.
It was so much fun reading them. It was so much fun. People talking to me after that podcast went live.
Yeah.
I had people, I act like I'm famous or something, but no.
But it's nice
a couple
hearing.
friends come up to me and say, like, that was so great. I had such a good time listening. Actually, a friend said she wanted to do a 4-mile run, was struggling. She listened to the podcast and she literally ran the whole thing and didn't even realize it.
Oh, that's
and
so
she
good.
was laughing her eyes out. I hope any of our episodes kind of like motivate you or help you get through your day somehow. Because that's fun.
A quick run, a quick drive, whatever it may be. Tune in.
So we're doing part 2 of these stories.
Do you want to get started on the first one? Let's do it. Let's jump right in.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right. So basically, back in college, this guy took me on a date. He was an hour late and took to pick me up, and right when I was about to cancel, he told me he was at my door.
Oh gosh.
I know. I went in his car. He took me out to dinner, didn't have anything planned out. So we ate at some restaurant in the mall.
Like a food court or a restaurant within the mall? Either way.
Yeah, a restaurant within the mall. But either way, those aren't...
Wasn't really thought out ahead of time.
Oh. There's so many other places you could go.
Yeah.
Okay. He was pretty much annoying throughout the whole date, trying to show off. Oh. Then going somewhere else. Then we were going somewhere else, and on our way to that place, we ended up getting into a mini car accident. Oh gosh, can you imagine?
That's just stressful, even if you're by yourself, let alone on a date.
I know, that can ruin something.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. After that, I was so fed up with him and his BS that I ended up Ubering home, realizing my leftovers were stuck in his car, that I was going to use the leftovers for lunch tomorrow at work.
Oh.
The reason we got into a mini car accident was because he was an inspiring SoundCloud rapper or singer.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, this is the best. And he was playing me one of his songs. It was so garbage, by the way. The moment I got into the Uber, I told the driver to get me the hell out of here. That was basically it. Oh, and then she said, please don't use my name.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that date.
So this guy seems very like into himself.
Yeah,
like
a little
obsessed,
selfish. Yeah.
And has no romantic, nothing.
It's all about him.
Yeah. The mall food court or food restaurant. And then getting
First,
into an
like,
accident.
little, and
Listen to
then
my
the
music.
accident.
Oh,
Talking about
gosh.
himself.
No, I'm glad you left.
Yeah, I don't
Get
think she
in
went
that
on a
Uber
second date.
and drive away. Just go. Just even if there
Forget
wasn't
the
an Uber,
leftovers.
if there wasn't an Uber, I would just get out of the car and just leave and be like, you're on your own. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's rough. That is a rough one.
Okay. Glad you got past that. But that was kind of funny. Imagine, like, accidents are so stressful on your own, let alone on a date. Like, the way they handle the situations also says a lot about themselves and, like, how they are in situations. Like, you have, like, the stressed out person that doesn't know what to do. Then you have the calm and collected one that's just like, okay, like, it's okay. Let's gather each other's information. Like, it kind of says a lot about a person, actually.
It does.
The way they handle are under pressure.
I was like picturing that guy like in his car, like playing his music and like doing like a live performance and it's being terrible. Like,
absolutely awful.
Like, what would you do? You're sitting in the car with him. You're just like,
just be like, I have a headache. Would you mind like just turning it down? Hopefully they didn't go very far, considering they got an accident.
yeah. Maybe the accident's like blessing in
Yeah,
disguise and
saving
nobody
her.
got hurt.
Okay, here's a funny one. So this one's from Reddit that I found. Third date with a dentist, and he's a great guy. He's handsome, volunteers with animals, and is funny. Went back to his place to watch a movie. He turned on his 52-inch TV, and there was a picture of me from Instagram blown up and zoomed in on my teeth. Hence, I guess why they had to emphasize they were a dentist beforehand. He immediately apologized but was horrified. He later explained that it was his favorite picture of me.
Of her teeth.
That's what I'm saying. I think because he's a dentist, it's a little bit less creepy than like a zoomed in picture. But the fact that it was on his TV kind of creeps me out. Like, why does he have to have it like zoomed out in a TV like that?
Guys, what do you think about like what if it's like a teeth fetish? Like,
I think he's used enough of them a day.
People have like there's websites now. I don't know what it's called.
For teeth?
No, there's websites where you can. Like, if people have fetishes of things.
Or maybe like an OnlyFans type thing.
Is that what it is?
I mean, that can be just any kind of video, but...
Well, people post, like, pictures of, like,
random
of their feet. Like, random things, and you can, like, people can buy it from you.
Cringy. Yeah, it's probably,
I know.
OnlyFans is like a subscription thing, but I'm sure there's plenty of websites where you can...
Oh, no, and listen to this.
Get your fetish on.
This is great. I have a friend. Whose sister...
Friend of a friend.
She thinks it's like the funniest thing, but she puts her boobs on like different things and takes pictures of them, and people buy it. It's like a lot of money.
Hey, whatever people are into these days.
If I had boobs, man. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's what they do, and
it's crazy how these things like come about. Like, I don't know where it starts, where it's like, oh, let me just do this, and then you start getting like a fan base from it.
I know. I can understand like really liking. Like, oh, what's your favorite part? You know, like how, I don't know, I love, I have a thing for, like, broad shoulders.
Yeah.
Or, like, a guy with, like, a strong back.
Yeah. Don't we all? I mean, I do, too.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know. There's, like, little things and, like, someone's like, oh, I'm an eyes person.
Yeah.
I like nice eyes.
Yeah.
Or
a smile.
A smile. So I think he just went he took it a little far with teeth, but I can get it.
I mean, he made it his profession, if that's the case. So he looks at them all the time, and now apparently he goes on...
Could you imagine marrying this guy, though? Every day he'd be like, open your mouth. Let me see your teeth.
I don't think it was to that point, but it is a little creepy that he had it, like, zoomed in, and that's, like, the first thing you see walking in. Like, I would be a little overwhelmed.
Yeah. Okay. Boy, moving on.
On to the next.
Okay.
Well, start reading.
There's some, like, bad language in this. And I'm
trying to be a little
like,
PG.
I guess, even though, okay, whatever. Went on a date sitting at the bar, and the bartender was making our drinks. All of a sudden, the effing hose that shoots out the soda broke off and sprayed me in the face. The bartender was so shocked.
How does that happen? Yeah.
That she didn't even stop like holding the thing down. So it just kept getting
worse
more,
instead of them reacting.
Yeah. So she's sitting at the bar at first date and this like the soda hose is spraying. Oh, my phone just died.
It's spraying
at her and the bartender doesn't do anything about it. Oh my God. And so she kept getting more and more soaked.
Well, why didn't she move out of the way?
Everyone was staring. My hair was legit slicked to my head and I had makeup running down my face.
I mean, was she just sitting there letting this like happen? Like if something starts happening, you would kind of like move out of the way, dodge it, just like sit up.
I think the hose would probably be like squirting everywhere.
Yeah.
You're like trying to dodge it. Within like seconds, this thing's like shooting out at your face. Can you imagine?
No, that's like my worst nightmare. My hair.
Yeah, talking about getting ready today. Like,
my hair starts getting like all frizzy.
She was like immediately, check please.
Yeah,
like,
get me out of here.
Oh, could you imagine?
I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, I would have just like slicked my hair back in like a bun or a ponytail and just, I don't know. At that point, they should give you like free drink, so you might as well like milk it.
Get drunk.
Yeah.
Get wet, get drunk. Get laid.
Like a hot. Hey, there you go.
No.
Was that the end of that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Well, this one kind of is another like food or date related thing. So this one had me cracked up. This is something that would happen to me also. It's not me. This is another one from Reddit. So they start with, while trying to squeeze a lemon into my water, I somehow managed to spray it right into my date's eyes. He pointed out that it had squirted him in the eye. I panicked, causing me to squeeze the lemon harder, and it ended up smacking him in the face on top of it. That's just like a silly thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they would really care. Maybe, like, you know, it hurt a little bit because it got in his eyes. But other than that, it's kind of funny.
I don't know. There's some guys out there, though, that, like,
The littlest thing.
Oh, my.
So dramatic.
They're like, ow, I can't see for
Oh my
days.
God, I'm blind now.
I feel like this podcast is very women-driven, women-power-driven. Guys, I love men. Men are great.
Yeah.
Nothing against you guys. It's just, we're just
I
having
just
a
feel
good
in
laugh.
general we tolerate pain a lot better.
I think
in
so,
general.
too. I couldn't agree more.
We're so strong. I'm going to just quickly read this one because it's short.
What about women?
Okay, here is another food-related one, but this one's from a male perspective.
Okay.
So in college, I got invited to a girl's house for a home-cooked meal. Oh, that's really cute.
Okay. Wait,
Home-cooked meal.
Yeah. I'm waiting to hear how this goes.
The recipe called for 2 cloves of garlic, but she accidentally used 2 heads of garlic. So that's at least, like a head has what? At least like 8 cloves. Yeah. She used 2 of them. I sweated out garlic for about a month.
Oh my God.
But all's well that ends well. We've been married for almost 30 years, but she still can't cook. Well, somehow the garlic works.
First of all, don't ever plan a home cooked meal if you've never done it before. On like, this was their first date.
It doesn't say. It was they got invited for a home cooked meal, so maybe they had a few dates in, and she just wanted to be cute and do something nice. But if you haven't made a recipe beforehand and you know it's good that you've tasted yourself, don't try it on a significant other or as a date.
You know what's a good idea?
What?
Do it together. That could be your date.
That could be kind of fun. Yeah.
So then, like, you both kind of like watch each other, like, oh, how much is this?
It's like
And,
team building.
yeah, team building.
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, there's also like a country song. I think that it's like, I still eat your burnt meals or something.
Aw.
It's cute. But,
So yeah, those are the food ones that I thought were pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to read the other ones that we got sent in
Those
from
ones
our
are the
lovely
one.
followers. Okay. That's the one I got. Okay. Oh, this is like, it's a funny one because my friend, she does have amazing stories. And so it's like, hey, we're doing part 2. And
Yeah.
she's like, I don't really have that many like bad dating stories
Okay.
because she kind of met the love of her life and that was it.
Yeah.
Didn't really go much on like dates.
Yeah.
But she did tell me this date that she
Okay.
went on with the love of her life, and it was okay. So her now husband, but back then was just her boyfriend, took her out on a very expensive dinner,
Ooh.
and I'm assuming it went well because they got married. But he forgot his wallet. So he had to call his mom to pay for it.
Oh, no. Like, did the friend know? Like, did she know
That he
was calling his mom?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't, like, go to the bathroom and be like, Mom, can you, like,
I don't know.
Venmo or
Actually,
something?
that's a good question.
Yeah. I mean, this is all just me asking. I don't know.
When did Venmo come out? Because this might be before Venmo.
No, but that's so cute. I don't know if he kind of did it like, hey, Mom, like, I'm on this day. Like, can you please, you know?
Yeah.
Or if it was just so she didn't have to pay in general.
I mean, like, good for him that he called his mom.
Yeah,
and
that's
didn't
really
make
sweet.
Her pay.
Right. I mean, worst case, like, things happen. Like, you can pay me back. Like, if the chemistry's good. I wouldn't be offended in that sense. I'd just be like, just pay it back.
If it was one of the first dates, I kind of would be a little bit like,
I don't know. Sometimes you're like running out the door, you're nervous. I've forgotten my wallet before, so I can see that happening with like a guy too. I'm sure depending on how he felt or how he kind of acted in that situation, if he was just like, oh, I forgot my wallet, like, can you get this? Like, that's different than him like kind of panicking, hey, I'm calling my mom, she's not answering, or would you mind getting this one and I'll just pay you back? Like, it's different. It's how it's
as long as he does, like,
presented.
He doesn't run away and he makes sure he's like, yeah, you pay, I'll pay you back. You never, like, you're ghosted. Oh,
right. Like, that's what I'm saying. It all depends on how they do it. Okay, here's another restaurant one.
No, I'm kind of glad I'm not dating anymore.
Oh, my God, me too. It was awful. This one's from Twitter, Jessie B365. My date took me to a nice restaurant, but our server leaned in and said, you're the third one this week.
I just got chills.
What would you do in that situation? Like, okay, well, they didn't make it, but maybe, like...
Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
No, that's what I would respond to him, but deep
I don't
down,
know.
I would...
Or how do you know this person's not just, like, making it up because they didn't like your date or something? I don't know.
I don't think the waiter would make it up.
I don't know.
Someone else's life.
You never know. What if they like didn't tip them well or something before and they're like taking it out on you?
Oh yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know, but sometimes third one this week.
Yeah. That's pretty brutal for them
A
to
lot.
I feel like if it wasn't real, like why would they like waste their time telling you?
Yeah, I would actually say something to my date and be like,
Hey.
how many dates did you go on this week?
Yeah.
You know? And if he's like, oh, you're the first one, see ya. If he's like, you're the third one, see ya.
But like, why would you take them all to the same spot? Like, unless they had a connection with this restaurant or something, why would you pick the same spot over and over again?
Kat, you're way too nice. If you have connection with the restaurant, no, F you. I don't
know.
Like, treat me special, treat me different. One.
I don't know which one you left off on.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one?
No, I missed one.
Those are the other ones.
Oh, I think so. My phone died before we started this episode, and I had everything saved, and I had only sent over a few of them to Kat. I can't remember them.
Okay, I'll just go on to the other story.
Do your last one. While you're looking, I wanted to bring up something that I heard, and it was saying how men are more lonely than ever.
Oh.
And there was like different like things going back and forth about it. I know, and they was just saying how one of the reasons why it was harder to date because women have increased their standards, like have higher standards, which kind of took me back. And it was like, well, like I can see both sides of this. Like, okay, higher standards in terms of like chivalry,
yeah,
isn't dead.
Yeah,
like I get that. Like, you know, wanting someone to be like caring for you.
Yeah.
And I had seen a little bit in my like friends group, like it kind of went down.
Okay.
So I can see that kind of high standard, but like having like really high standards, I mean, is there like, oh, he has to buy me a bracelet. Is that a standard? Like he has to buy me a bracelet every time we go on a date, or he didn't get me an expensive gift. Is that a standard, do you think? And that's like men aren't achieving that, or he needs to call me every single day?
I don't know. Some stuff's like really weird. I actually had somebody tell me that, oh, I went on this date and this girl was kind of sizing me out, asking me like what I did for work and then if I could afford this handbag. And he was like, what? Why? Like, what does that have to do? You know, jobs, like, fine, that's just making conversation. But if somebody specifically says, can you afford this handbag for me? That's a little weird too. Like, how is that a standard?
But at the same time, are men also like falling behind and like kind of not meeting certain standards that women are looking for?
I just think dating apps in general have also lowered the aspect of people wanting to be in relationships. So you have the woman's perspective being like, my standard is so much higher because all these guys want such, minimal things, and it's not even looking for a relationship. They're just like one-off dates.
Yeah.
And then you have the male perspective where it's like, oh, this is easy. I'm just going to go on as many dates, and if it works, it works.
That was something it said.
Yeah.
And it was saying how like men weren't previously inclined to like have like a good solid relationship off the bat.
Right.
So women are saying that's not enough.
Yeah.
And I get it.
I think
totally
they're
agree.
just, especially on dating apps, you're kind of looking for different things. Women are on dating apps because they want to find a relationship for the most part, not really like a friend thing or a hookup type thing. Men, I feel like, are on there more for quantity versus quality.
Yeah, different reasons. And it said that there was 65% more. I have to see what app it was, what dating app, but it's 65% more of men are on the dating apps than women are.
Yeah.
So there's like, obviously there's like more to choose from for
Yeah.
girls kind of thing. So
Yeah.
you have options.
Yeah.
Men say they don't have as many options. And another point they brought up, and this is interesting. They said that women have now become more independent, and that whole like independent movement for women, which is great, but they're relying less on men. So
For us.
yeah, right. But men have felt this like disconnection between women because for forever it was always like, women, you need to find a guy to do things. So now they're trying to like, men are kind of like reevaluating their lives, I guess.
Good, as they should. About time.
So like they're it's hard for them to connect with women, and two, women have less male friends.
Yeah.
And women are really good with building community. Men not so much. So now there's also that disconnect of friendship within other women and men, which is creating men to be more lonely. This was so crazy to me. Like I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think it was an issue.
See it. Yeah. Well, I think nowadays women don't need men. They just want to incorporate them in their lives. Back then, I just, wow, look at me being all like, no, but it's true. Like, and I kind of went through that phase too, because I feel like it's instilled in your head when you're younger, like, oh, I want to be married by this age. And it's like, not until you find the person where you're like, oh, I actually want to get married. No, you just kind of like throw that out there. Like, I want to be married by this age, have the kids by this age, if you want kids. And it's just kind of like thrown into you versus you, oh no, I want to like move in with somebody in this. And everybody has different things now. Now it's, we want to get married later, have kids later. And it's all, it's just different now.
Yeah. And it's not a priority.
Exactly.
I think that also like comes
It's like a stigma that you have to be married by like a certain age and not do your thing or find yourself first.
Yeah. And I'm 100% like, I'm for the get married, have kids, do your thing, but like with a partner.
Right, if that's what you wanted.
That mindset. But I can see how, some other women have like put that as a second.
Yes.
Not right now. I want to focus on this, which is great.
Their career first or something before they jump into even a relationship.
Yeah. So that was just a thought. And if Google it somewhere, you'll find a whole bunch of articles on it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can send it in to us and we can read more about it. And maybe we'll talk about it more after we hear what everyone thinks about it. Kat, you want to finish off with one more?
Yes, let's see. Okay, let me pick a really good one. Okay, so this might be a little TMI, but I feel like a lot of women can relate to this.
Give it to us.
But Kat. It was so funny. Like I was cracking up reading this, and in the way that she just describes things is very funny to me. Okay. So this is a female that was 39 from Philly. I got this from an article on BuzzFeed. So it says, he was a friend of a friend and was having game night at his house. Who doesn't love a game night?
Oh, I love game night.
I had my period and he had a tiny trash wastebasket in his bathroom that really only fit 3 Kleenexes and a Q-tip. The fact that it was 3 Kleenexes and a Q. You know those tiny like trash cans that people put like on their desk, and it just has like the little like you literally can't fit anything in this thing.
I was thinking the little tiny ones that have like, remember the spinning top that it looked like, imagine a pad, and it looks like a pad, like on top you can spin it. Yeah,
so like where was she gonna like put this? So
oh my god,
there's no way I can stuff this jumbo pad in this trash can. I had to take it with me and put it in my purse. He had these 2 dogs, and the dogs would not stop sniffing my bag. They knew something was in there, and they had to get it. I don't know if he ever figured out why his dogs were barking at me so much. They were so interested in me and my purse.
I am dead.
I'm bored of this poor
And you know
girl. Like, toss the bag at that point.
Oh, I want to know where she's at right now.
I
And I want to be
know.
like, I feel you. I know what you've been through.
Like, things women have to deal with, honestly.
Seriously.
Because you don't want to, like, leave it there. Then they're going to be like, what is this? Like, they're probably going to freak out because, God forbid, you, like, have to deal with your period and men around you. So I feel it. I felt that on so many levels.
100%. I'm like feeling a certain way right now. I feel seen. Wow.
I just felt like it was very unfiltered and, like, so
love it.
relatable.
Yeah. It's like, what do you do in those situations?
I think she did a great job.
Yeah.
But at that point, it's
honestly,
like maybe like put it in your purse and like head out. Just be like, call it a night. Head out of there.
Or maybe like, hey, I need to step outside to make a phone call and then find someone
Or
else.
like make a quick errand or something. Like say you're going on like a beer run or something.
I've actually done that before and I forgot about it. I put it in my car somewhere and I forgot about it. And like the next day I was like, oh crap, I forgot. And I had to like find a trash can, like pull over, go to like a McDonald's, find a trash can and throw it out.
Yeah, just throw it out.
I can totally relate.
Yeah, I'm sure that's happened to plenty of I mean, it hasn't happened to me, but in that scenario, like you did great. You did such a great job.
Well, ending on that note, women power. You guys are the best.
I love this.
Wherever you are in your life, know that you are fantastic, you are beautiful, you're strong.
Don't lower your standards.
Don't lower your standards and keep on thriving.
Keep going. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, tune in next Thursday for the next episode.
Yeah, the more you like our stuff, the better it is for all of us.
Yeah.
No, please leave a like, drop a comment.
Comment your story if you want to add.
Yeah, reach out and maybe we'll pick someone to come on with us one day.
Yes, that would be so much fun.
You have something special to share with us.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Thank you.